YouTube? We're back with part number 3 of the Frabill Ice Hunter 200. So last time with you guys, none of this was finished or even close to it. I got the detachable seat swivels. There are my seats over there. I did have to customize the top of the seat. You guys can see. I had to take a big drill bit so that way the screw would like countersink into the plastic and that would bolt into the back of the seat. Or you could just go to your local hardware store and get longer bolts that fit, but I didn't have really the patience. So for these little handles, I just used a tow strap and I frayed the ends with a lighter, and I just stapled them into the bottom of the hatch, and that acts like as a handle, so you don't have something bulky right here. It's just nice and easy. Then how I was talking to you guys about putting that switch panel in. So here's the switch panel. I was kind of thinking it over. There really is nowhere for me to put it up top here. No matter where I put it, I can't access it. It's it would just be in the way. Especially like if I lift this up, it would come up with it. So this was really my only way to do it. I know I told you guys not to, but I mean, looking at the switch panel, it is actually pretty nice and flush, like up against the carpet or the board, the backboard right here. It is pretty flush. And I do have a shanty cover, like an outside shell cover that covers like from the bottom of the sled, the whole thing, so just no snow and stuff gets on it. So all that water and stuff isn't gonna really get up. It's not gonna bother as much. I really thought about it. So it all lights up. I mean, like here's 1, 2, 3, 5 switches. It's got your voltmeter. It's got 2 USBs that light up, 5 volts, 2.1 amps. And then it's got a cigarette lighter output. And on top of this, I was thinking, you know, I go out ice fishing, I don't have a flasher yet. So this is like a special thing that I'm putting on this. You guys can do it if you want. But like me, I don't really I'm new to ice fishing. I don't go out. I'm not as hard about it. So like with the flasher, you can travel with it. And, you know, if you're really trying to mark the fish, I'm not really in it to find like trophy fish or anything like that. I'm just more in it to go out there, have fun, catch some panfish, fry them up. And so on this is the little extra mod I did. I went to Walmart and I got a Garmin Striker 4. I mean, this little thing, it's pretty cool actually. But all I did was when I took this panel off, I just cut out another hatch basically, pull on it, and I got a chain that I got screwed in the back here to here, and then this literally mounts right to here. Just snaps right in. Here's your power cord. I mean, this is obviously gonna get all tucked in the sled. Let me see which way this goes. Here's your power cord. And then your transducer cord. This one goes this way. If I can find it. There we go. So there's your transducer power cord. And then this can just sit right on this little cubby thing right here. So now, here's the transducer. Here's the fish finder. So when you're sitting here fishing, how I did the transducer, because they got to float. I got to get a pool noodle yet, but I'm gonna stick a pool noodle on the wire here. And what I did for this to sit level, because this is for the back of a boat, Well, actually, this one came with a trolling motor mount. So I just ran the wire straight. Let me see if I can get that. I ran the wire straight up from the transducer. I zipped, there's a little slit through here and on the backside. Ran a zip tie through there, put it underneath of it, and then got another little zip tie and put the wire directly in the middle of that one. So that way when it's floating, it's just like on the back of the boat, it sits exactly level. So I'll fire this up for you guys so you can see it. So this will sit right in your hole, just like that. Pretend there's a hole there. On the switch panel, I made it to the closest one to the fish finder. Come over here, power it on. So now, why I picked this one over any other one was because it had, there's your traditional, it's got flasher, split frequencies, it's got waypoint maps, you can do split screens, user data, settings, customize home. But the main reason why I got it is because it had the flasher. So it's just like your ice fishing flashers, you know. And then traditional also too, I thought that would be pretty cool. But you just click flasher, hit the check button, and then boom, there's your flasher. Just like your normal ice fish or your Vlexars, you know. And what's cool about it mounted here, so I'm sitting here fishing. I could turn this either way I want and aim it right at me. So that way I'm sitting here fishing and I can watch my flasher right there the whole time, just like watching a video game, you know. Turn that off. Turn that switch off. So now when I went to Home Depot to go get those RGB lights, they were actually, you guys gotta be careful when you order these or when you get them. Those RGB lights, they're 5-volt USB plug-in ones, and I didn't really realize that. I didn't look at them that closely, but I went on Amazon and I ordered just white LED 12-volt RGB, or not even RGB because RGB is red, green, blue, just 12-volt white lights, white LED strip lights. And it's just got 2 wires coming off of it, positive, negative, and that's it. Because with the RGB lights, you can get 12-volt RGB lights if you want to do different colors in here and stuff. Like I know you, like if you want to do blue to charge up your glow teardrops and stuff. But I mean, any light really is gonna glow those suckers up, you know. So what happened with those 5-volt ones is whenever I put the connected to the battery to the wire on the end of the 5-volt, it wouldn't work right. It would change different colors on its own. It would basically just do whatever it wanted. And so I took them down. I just got rid of them completely. I ordered new ones off Amazon, the 12-volt white LED stripped lights, and basically do the same thing. I'm gonna put one strip right along here, and I'm gonna put one strip inside the bucket or inside the sled so that I can see all the way in the sled. And then I might do another strip right against here just so I can see down where I'm fishing at. So, I mean, the switch panel is really easy wiring it up. I'll do a part 4 on all the electrical and how I ran that and how I'm gonna make it all nice and neat. I know like in here it's a mess right now. Like the battery's just, you know, sitting there, and then that's all a mess. But I have an idea in my head how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna cover it up and run all the wiring. So I'll come back with you guys with the part 4, but this is just another update of how far I got. So peace.